Hello and welcome back to Home Gupshup. It's been such a great past few weeks and I hope same was the case with you all too. Today I'm rearranging my home with little things that are connected to India. In addition to the nostalgia that is currently filling my heart with little flashbacks of the India trip and how pleasant and calming spending time with family is, I'm also feeling the excitement of making new videos, interacting with all of you, being creative and coming up with new ideas. Let's begin the video with these mixed feelings and I hope you enjoy watching the vlog to the very end. To express your love, please think about subscribing to the channel. It would mean the world to me if you could also share it with your friends. Dining table is one of my favorite places since it's also the most used spot. So I did get my hands on a couple of tablecloths over there, in India, but today I'm showing this green one that is simple but still reminds me of home. I'm usually very fond of thicker fabrics and textures. This runner just fit the requirement well and its brick color caught my attention. This part can make do even without a runner, but laying one only helps add more coziness to the space in my opinion. The weather here has already gotten super dark and gloomy, which is why candles are now back, and when they are placed and lit on a brighter fabric, it looks really nice. You will find that I will light up candles at various points in the home only to beat the darkness outside. It was not intentional for me to purchase more of the traditional things at the same time, but it so happened that I found similar things which fell in this category. By the way, I've shared snippets of this decor already on Instagram. I often upload closer looks and shots of things over there. These two Pattachitras found a spot immediately after we got back home. I replaced the older set of paintings that were here with these Indian ones. One of the painting has a reddish background and the other one has bluish grey colors. A very simple yet adorable find was this napkin holder at a local shop that I couldn't resist. Of course, this will be placed on the table especially when we have guests over. But using it even now, and why not, right?
Look at these beautiful stars, I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down, feel alive when I'm in this.
Whenever I plan on rearranging the kitchen area, the biggest factor on my mind is that nothing should be too deep or wide to take up any amount of excessive space on the countertop. Now the right hand side, the space next to the KitchenAid is usually not used for active work but mainly to place extra things like bowls, boxes that maybe we bring out of the fridge. So I keep this part simple with a board or two. On the left, I usually place things that I reach out for more actively, but also try and keep them closer to the back wall or the backsplash, so that again I have enough space in front. I've got two pretty jars from India that have ghee and pink salt in them. oil bottles are the usual.
I used to think the world of you, but somewhere down the line we changed and we grew and we fell out of touch as time goes by. Still I'm holding on to you. I know that it's time for me to let you go. I know that it's time for us to part.
This time I tried my hands on this masala Daani that is being sold by Sanjot Keer from Your Food Lab. Being a YouTuber, it actually makes me super proud that YouTubers are reaching such great heights. So I got this all brass box that totally reflects India in its truest form.
To be inseparable.
After returning home, there was a sudden dip in temperature that our bodies took time to adjust to. Probably we were not prepared for it mentally more than physically.
Oh, I wish it wasn't true.
After setting up the home a bit and finding storage solutions for all the extra things that we got from India, my home felt like home again. Otherwise, it was just a mess with suitcases and other things all over the place. Gradually, we adjusted to the local climate, and the cold no longer hurt us that much. It then hit me that this was the time to do more baking, and I got to finding some interesting recipes. However, I always begin baking with the same first recipe I ever learned every year. This is the simplest cake recipe, and the secret to making it soft and spongy is to beat the eggs well. As already shown, we must beat the eggs, oil and sugar mixture thoroughly, and this slowly doubles up into a creamy batter. Then there's nothing remaining. Just add the flour and baking powder to it and put it to bake. All the details are mentioned on the screen for exact measurements. This recipe is simple but delicious, and then you can also make it even more interesting by topping it with ice cream, custard and other such things. Back in the day, I used to write my recipes in a diary, and I've mentioned this before as well. But lately I've started saving the recipes either on the phone or on laptop. The joy of finding a handwritten recipe is something else. I think it would be nice if we take some time out to continue to add more recipes to a small diary and fill more diaries like this to form an entire collection. Does this sound too old school to you? After baking the cake is done, it's important we let it cool down first. I have edited that part and now I'm directly showing the part where after the cooling is done, we got to cutting it. The slices were super soft and I was handling each piece very delicately so that I wouldn't damage them. There's also an eggless version of this cake available. Let me know if you'd be interested to see that too.
Oh baby, I love the rush. It overflows. It's out of control, out of control. I'm in love. Yeah. I'm slipping away, yeah. Just like I am dreaming.
I also found these Warli art paintings on my way back, but I'm yet to hang them in a way that does justice to them. I hope I find a way soon.
I'm safe here in your arms. I wanna stay. I'm slipping away. Oh, so don't let me go now. Your love is exceptional. It fills me up. It's out of control, But baby, I love the rush. It overflows. It's out of control. Your love is exceptional. It fills me up. It's out of control, baby, I love the rush. It overflows. It's out of control, I'm in love. Deep in love with you, baby, yeah. 'Cause your love is exceptional. Ooh. It's out of control, It's out of control, but I love the rush, yeah. Out of control, Oh, it overflows. Ooh, your love is exceptional. It fills me up. It's out of control, but baby, I love the rush. It overflows. It's out of control. It's exceptional. It fills me up. It's out of control.
I have a thing for block prints, and this bedsheet totally fits the deal. The warm hues on a creamish base makes my grey bed come to life, I believe. This bedsheet will keep reminding me of Mum, since I remember there was another beautiful bedsheet set that both of us wished to buy but left at the last minute since I had to also keep space for other things. She was insisting that I should take it with me since I don't get to buy such things over here in Germany. But unfortunately, we just couldn't get it. It so happened that this time in India, I was surrounded with people who were selling authentic Indian prints and handicrafts. I didn't have to do much to find those things. My mom's society had many ladies doing home businesses, selling such beautiful creations that they sourced directly from the artisans and creators from rural areas of India. I hope you enjoyed this candid conversation, rather a one-side dialogue, where I took you along me, sharing my mixed feelings, coming back to routine, missing home, setting up things from India, and so much more. Please consider subscribing if you liked the content. Until next time, here's Home Gupshup signing off.